Hey guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. So today's video we're actually going to have a little look at an app called Frozen Ice Queen, and I know you're going to be really excited for that. I'm just kidding, of course. We're actually going to be looking at crypto.com, and the reason that I'm actually showing this on my phone as opposed to doing it on a website that I can add you guys into, a lot of it has to be done on the app for some reason. I've gone on the website, it tells you to sign in as an app user, which I am, and then it keeps asking me to redo my email address and password. So I thought rather than all that, I'll just screenshot my phone. The only downside to that is this video may come across as a bit choppy because I'm going to have to edit bits out that show personal information, so bear with me a second. But today essentially I want to have a little look at crypto.com. I've been meaning to do this video for a little while actually, because they have been doing some really cutting edge stuff in terms of, obviously they are one of sort of the main culprits for offering a bank card with cryptocurrency loaded onto it, and as you go to each merchant or McDonald's or restaurants and pubs and stuff like that, it converts the cryptocurrency into your fiat money for you right there and then. So you can literally load your card with as much crypto as you want and obviously go and spend it throughout the month. You can also get loans backed against your cryptocurrency, which I haven't personally done. So say you was to put in one whole Bitcoin, which would be worth £7,000 at the moment, or $8,000. You could then get a borrowing of like say 50% of that. So you could borrow 3,500 and you wouldn't lose your one Bitcoin. You would have some half the money aside. But if the price of Bitcoin dramatically drops, then they liquidate your Bitcoin or ask you to top up what the shortfall is of it going down so much in such a quick time. That's how I understand that it works. I'm probably not going to be doing that. I quite like where my Bitcoin is at the moment. I'm just going to leave that there and just continuously buy bit by bit each week. But I know a lot of people use these platforms to buy amount of Bitcoin, get a loan against it up to 50%, and then buy more Bitcoin on top. So they're accumulating 50% of the Bitcoin that they actually own, but then they're stuck paying a set amount a month, which obviously if the price all of a sudden shoots up, you'll be like, oh, I'm so glad I got in when it was cheap. But if the price goes down, you're thinking, oh great, now I owe them money and I've lost my Bitcoin. So you have to be a bit careful with that. They also offer at the moment, because of the whole coronavirus, which I think I'm allowed to say that now according to YouTube, they actually have been offering extra cashback rewards for things like groceries and food shopping at fast food places, which is really awesome that a crypto is really sort of pushing the boundaries of what we could usually get during the tough times. So yeah, that really brought crypto.com back into the limelight for me. One of the guys in the Telegram group chat, which you can be a part of, the link to it is in the description down below, they sort of brought up it all, and I went back to crypto.com, and then they've posted that they've actually received their card now in the post, and they're based in the UK as well. So I thought, hang on a minute, I'm Glen and I haven't got my card. Where am I at? I remember I had to go on a waiting list, which I went on, and I'm also on a waiting list with nexo.com, and I'm also on a waiting list with another one that I think Wirex or someone else was doing a crypto card. So there was a few of them that were offering these Visa debit or MasterCards, but none of them have come through so far. So have a little play about with this app today, or I am anyway, and I'm going to try and record my result and see where we get. Now, the reason for my video today actually is, as well as crypto doing all of those cool things, they also have an exchange and they're offering Syndicate reward. So if you're a syndicate, it means you stake so many MCO coins. Again, a bit like, obviously I've been talking about Hex lately, where you get rewards for staking your coins. These guys are offering rewards if you stake it through their platforms. Now, they have a exchange, and this is what I'm trying to get to, if I can get to it, and they're doing 50% off Bitcoin on the 12th of May or something like that, which as of recording this video today, it is the 3rd of May. So you're talking in 9 days time. So I was thinking, I would love to buy Bitcoin at 50% off. How can I get involved in this? So if I was to invest a certain amount of MCO coin, get hold of Bitcoin at 50% off, then I would be looking at potentially maybe borrowing money that, you know, on a credit card or something like that, because if I can get one whole Bitcoin at 50% off, I'm jumping at the chance. So I don't know how it quite works. So what I thought I'd do is, rather than me actually apply for it and then get declined for it and then go through the process and go through it, I thought, do you know what, I'll record it, I'll edit out the best bits and the down bits, and then I'll put it in a video for you guys to watch. So here we are. If you like that sort of content, give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. These videos are actually taking me quite a long time to sit here and edit, so I really appreciate the little thumbs up there. That helps the channel grow. Also, if you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button. We're at sort of 1,650 subscribers now, so if we can get to 1,700, who knows, even 2,000 at some point. It took me about a year to get the first 1,000. It's taken me a year and a half, 2 years to get the other 600, so it's gone a lot slower in the second year. But obviously cryptocurrency hasn't been as popular, so we'll see if that picks back up after the halvening, I suppose. Let's get right into it. Let's start trying to use this app, and you're going to have to bear with me because you're probably going to see my bald patch quite a bit as I have to look down at my phone whilst you're seeing what I'm doing on screen. So smash that like button if you're like me and you have a bald patch and you want the whole world to see it. Let's get into it. Let's go to account. So here we've got our account here. Complete your card application to enjoy more perks and benefits. So let's go over to that. So at the moment I've been selected as having a midnight blue card. Let's have a little look. So that gives you 1% cashback, monthly fees, no fees, annual fees, no fees, delivery fee, no fee, limits, 0 fee, monthly ATM withdrawals, 2% thereafter. So that's not a lot, 200 cash. Although saying that, I very rarely withdraw cash these days. Perfect interbank rates monthly limit. Don't know what that means if I'm being honest. Material is PVC. PVC? What is this? 1995? I've got a metal card actually. Not on me. Damn. Let's have a little look. We've got the Midnight Blue. We've got the Ruby Steel. Ruby Steel, a metal card. It gives you 2%. But how much do you have to... It says you get Spotify reimbursement. I don't actually have Spotify, so that's... What's this one? This one is 3% cash back. 100% back on Spotify and Netflix. I do have Netflix. Although I get it through Sky, so I only pay about £6 a month for Netflix or something like that. Airport Lounge, 6% MCO stake rewards. That's if you stake their coin, you get 6%, I assume. Card cashback, 3%. You get airport lounges, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's say we select... You have 3 more steps to finish your card application. Purchase and hold MCO for 6 months. Accept terms and conditions and verify residential address. Ooh. MCO 500 for 108 days. So what is Butcher's? Let's go over to Coin Market Cap. Let's go over to MCO. I think they're about $5. Ah, look at that. $5.31. That's actually down 1% today. So put in 500 coins. Staking 500 times 5.31. $2,655. So I won't be doing that anytime soon. Ruby Steel is... MCO purchase 50, so 50 coins times 5, so it's about $250, which is about a pound to the euro, just drop 213. So to get the Ruby Steel card, we have to stake 50 MCO, which obviously $5.31. That would be about $250, which is about, I would imagine, 220 British pounds. So let's click, that's doable for me. It says here 50 MCO equals 213 British pounds. So weekly limit 0 to 3,000. External MCO wallet. Let's add a credit or debit card. This is a bit I'm going to have to skip forward. So in the magic of video editing, I'll see you guys in 2 secs. So there we have it. Apparently you have successfully upgraded your card to Ruby Steel. Awesome. I've read through the terms and conditions, I promise. The MCO terms and conditions, just 1 step and we can get your card ready. Fill in address. So we've put in our address there. So I think this is taking either 10p or a pound off my card and verifying my address there, which is pretty cool actually. That's better than sending them utility bills and shit. MCO purchase complete. Card conditions accepted. Verified address matched. card issue status pending. Hopefully that means they'll receive that application tomorrow and I'll get my card whenever they see fit. So let's check out some of the other things. So let's have a look at their, you can see here you've got the wallet, you've got the card, the pay, send crypto anywhere, earn interest on your crypto assets. So this is, I was talking about this in my Hex video. A lot of these platforms now are offering so much percentage of, if you was to place, say, Bitcoin 6.5, I think that's what I quoted in my video actually, 6.5. Ethereum 5%, Ripple 4%, Tether 12%. So all the stable coins tend to do better because typically that's what people want to borrow. They want to borrow actual money. And when a lot of these platforms, when you get loans against your back Bitcoin or Ethereum, they're not actually giving you cash in your bank. They give you a stable coin which you then can obviously sell, I assume. So it's in their interest to obviously pay good interest for stable coins. But you get higher rewards if you pick their coin or whatever it may be. Now they're saying you can earn up to 18% on your crypto assets. Earnings will be credited to your wallet every 7 days. That's pretty good. Earnings paid in the same currency as your deposit. Again, very good. A lot of obviously scams that we saw, as I've talked about several times with BitConnect, you would send them Bitcoin, but they would send you, they would only pay you in Bit tokens or whatever it was. And some other platforms as well, that you loan them your Bitcoin and they will pay you in their native ERC20 token as the reward. Requirements: minimum deposit per fixed term. So these are all the minimum deposits you need to pay before you can actually stake something. So CRO, which is their back-end type cryptocurrency for crypto.com. And then you've got MCO, which is their staking coin, which gives you the rewards. I believe that's how it works. I don't understand why they need two different types of coin. Start earnings now. I'm going to leave that for now. Got the credit, the rewards, got referral bonuses. Earn $50 for every friend you refer. See details. Share referral link with friends. When your friend stakes 50 MCO, so basically if you get a Ruby Steel card and above, I suppose, you both get $50. That's pretty cool. So you put in 50 MCO and you get $50, which is about 10 MCO for free. My referral code. So there's my referral code. What I'll do is I'll put that referral code in the description of this video. If you want to use that, you can. Again, I'm not pushing this. It's entirely up to you if you want to use this platform. I'm not recommending it. It's not financial advice, all that sort of stuff. I'm just showing you obviously what it comes up with. Pay rewards, cashback rewards. Obviously I haven't earned anything yet because I haven't got my card. Apparently I'm pending. I want the crypto exchange. Now do I go on the website or? Hey! Earn rewards by staking coins. Simply hold your coins in the exchange account and receive daily rewards. Daily interest with flexibility. Maximize the return on your asset by holding coins in the exchange account. Interest is paid daily and crypto placed as pending orders is also included. Better rewards. Stake CRO for 180 days or more to receive 20% APR daily. That can't be right, can it? 20% daily. Learn more about Crypto.com soft stake. Welcome to Crypto.com exchange. Trade a variety of digital assets at your trusted platform. It's the best place to trade cryptocurrencies. Explore now. So you can see here I've got no Bitcoin in here. It's the first time I've signed into it. Trading fees, CRO rebates, stake and earn. Earn rebates, earn interest. Participate in the Syndicate. Gain access to the Syndicate, a fundraising platform for premium digital assets. Trader VIP1. Trading fees are determined based on trading volume over a 30-day period in USD. CRO staking. Earn 20% on the CRO you stake through Crypto.com exchange. Staking period is 180 days and the interest will be deposited into your account daily. How much is CRO? Let's go to tried and trusted source. So it's 5.5 cent. Rank 17. So quite high up. Then we went down to half that. Even recently there was a 3 cent and they've sort of slowly crept back up, so yeah, they're doing well good. So yeah, if you was to stake, what's that, is that 10,000? So that's like it's like $300, isn't it? Crypto.com paid benefits. So really, the reason that I actually wanted to do this video was now that I've actually signed in, and it's a pretty good looking website, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. The reason that I actually got really sort of excited about Crypto.com is I went on to my emails and I got an email saying 50% off Bitcoin, and I thought, oh, scam. But then I clicked on it and it was from Crypto.com. I thought, oh yeah, I know them guys. And they're doing a Syndicate halvening special, 50% off Bitcoin. So BTC halvening special, 50% off. They have $1 million allocation. Time remaining until the sale begins. 8 hours. So I don't understand how they're doing this. I don't understand where they're making their money. So we need to do a bit more digging. How do I take part? VeChain aims to enable businesses and partners, blah, 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 introducing the Syndicate. Discounted amount, $500,000 worth of vet coin, 50% off. Minimum contribution, 500 CRO. Based on the scenario above, let's assume everyone who participated in the sale applied for a combined total of 4.5 million CRO. When the sale ended, the sale is undersubscribed, therefore your final vet allocation will be calculated as follows: 36 your applied CRO amount, 0.05 the fixed rate is 720,000. So it seems like you have to allocate a minimum of whatever their CRO token is worth on the day. So in 8 hours time, which will be for me, which is annoying. I wonder how long do these sales go on for? Is it first come, first serve? So subscription started at 6 in the morning, which that'll be the same for me now. Actually, it's 10 o'clock at night. They're saying that sale will start in 8 hours or so, so that'll be about 6:30 in the morning. It ended the next day at 6 in the morning. So I guess from tomorrow morning all the way through till 6 a.m. the next morning, then you have the final allocations, refunded, accepted, unaccepted, final allocations forfeited. Minimum contribution, 500 CRO, discounted level. Discounted allocations, $250,000 worth of Ethereum happening immediately after you accept/reject final allocations, and then final allocation acceptance deadline the 17th. So it sounds like it took them all in total 3 to 4 days to actually get. So yeah, it's a bit confusing. I mean, obviously they're offering something very unique, so it's definitely worth looking at. It's just, it's gonna be, I would imagine you're gonna have to, if they're putting it in fixed allocated amount, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, obviously I'd be looking at the lower band, so $1,000. $1,000 worth of CRO, we worked it out, didn't we? Was going to be 18,000, something like that, as the prices are at the moment. So hopefully the price of, well, I suppose it don't matter. Hopefully there's something I'm missing here, guys. There's something that I can't put. I know some of you are probably watching this video screaming out, going, it's because of this, Glenn, it's because of that. I might have to contact the guys in the Telegram group chat and ask them. There's something that I'm not too sure about. Okay, so yeah, that was one of the main reasons I wanted to check out Crypto.com today. One was to actually get the card. So obviously you've just seen me spend £213, sorry, on such a random time. So they're saying in 8 hours, oh no, in 8 days. Okay, so after actually checking out Crypto.com and going through their Syndicate option and reading their past events, so this VET and Ethereum, it seems like you have to invest a minimum amount, which they actually post. I have to wait the 8 days and 8 hours for the event to start taking place. I don't know if you have to, I believe once the sale starts, you have to subscribe to it, so you're not actually investing in it on that at that point. You put in what you would like to buy, or what CRO that you would like to contribute towards it. Then if the total amount that they're expecting to receive gets hit, you'll then have the option the next day whether you actually want, right, you've actually put 1,000 CRO towards it, so do you want, normally with that amount, which is about $1,000, you would get 0.01, let's just say what, 0.012 something of a Bitcoin, but because you're doing this 50% sale, you actually end up with 0.25 or something like that. So yeah, I assume that's the case. So that's in 8 days and 8 hours time. I need to do some more research into this on how it's worked, maybe watch some other YouTube videos of some of these sales that have already happened and whether people have actually received it, because it seems like it takes them a few days to organise it, because the sale starts and then exactly 24 hours later it ends. You have to be really on the ball on the day, 6 in the morning. They always seem to be 6 in the morning. Then the subscription ends. They then ask you if you want to accept or reject the amount of Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever it is they're offering you at the discounted rate. If you want to accept it, if you say yes, you will receive it about 3 to 4 days later. So that seems to be what I'm getting from here. You then send them all your CRO, your tokens, and then they send you the equivalent amount of Bitcoin. Now, I don't know if there's any terms and conditions with that, whether you have to wait so many days to withdraw it, or whether it sounds interesting to me. And what I'm going to do is, because they've done a few of these sales before now, it gives me a little bit more confidence, and the fact that I'm trying to buy into Bitcoin, even better. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take part in this in 8 days time. So that will be, I'm going to set a reminder on my 10th of May, something like that, that it's actually going to take part. Obviously that coincides with the halvening as well, so really I hope that on that day Bitcoin, you have to weigh it up, because would it be better to buy Bitcoin now if you believe the price is, you're buying it on a day where the halvening is happening. So this is the ideal scenario. If you buy when the halvening has either happened or is happening, and it takes them a few days to allocate, I assume they have $1 million worth of Bitcoin to give away, but how much Bitcoin is that 1 million worth? We don't know, because the price, is it determined on what the price of Bitcoin is on that day of the sale? So, or has it been predetermined? Because if the halvening happens, this is my prediction, don't take this as financial advice, please don't buy or sell based on what I'm about to say. These are just my thoughts, you may completely disagree with me, and if you do, please comment in the section down below. I think we're going to have a run up in price leading up to the halvening, and we're going to have a massive sell off. There's going to be a massive dump, because a lot of people will buy Bitcoin on speculation that it's going to go up in price, and then when it doesn't, because something magical isn't happening, everyone's going to be like, oh, this is it, this is a sign that it's going to tank, and people will sell off. And then what we'll have is a, like I said in my video yesterday, a staircase going up but elevator going down, and then we're going to obviously see a steady rise. And as there is less Bitcoin about, as the miners get less, they have to sell the Bitcoin for more money, because otherwise they won't be profitable. They're not going to want to sell their Bitcoin for $3,000 or $6,000 or $8,000 when it's cost them $10,000 to mine the thing in the first place. They're going to put a sell order or a bid to sell that Bitcoin at 10,000. So I assume that's going to slowly, with the demand drying up, push the price up. That's what I imagine is going to happen. So again, don't take that as advice. But what I'd love to see is the price of Bitcoin absolutely drop. They do this £1 million sale on the halvening event, and then you end up with more Bitcoin. You know, ideally I want to buy as much Bitcoin as possible. So I don't know, it's really confusing. I'm going to have to do another video. Maybe I'll do like a live stream or something like that. I'll buy my CRO in advance, subscribe to the event, and then maybe video it the next day and then the next day to see what actually happens, and then I'll finally video like, right, this is how much I actually received, and then obviously I can see if I can hold on to that Bitcoin, or invest it in a platform like Celsius, or even this place where you can earn obviously staking rewards or interest bearing. So I suppose that's what they hope most of their customers do, actually, because they're gaining both ways then. So yeah, very interesting. I've not seen this before, and yes, definitely if it works out well for me, if I sort of come out of it feeling like, oh, I was just better off buying it from an exchange of 2 weeks ago, then I'll probably feel a bit bummed out, and I probably won't take part in any more. But if I come out of it and I think, oh, I made 500 quid on that, or 200 quid off it, then you know, obviously I'll look at other ones going forward, like, you know, even if they're Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum or XRP or whatever it may be, because if you can buy the coins and then literally sell them, I assume through their exchange, which they get obviously earn profit from, and I earn a bit of profit off it, then happy days, you know. I'm all for that. So let's see what happens. If you like this content, please smash that like button. If you're new to this channel and you want to see my journey going through this crypto.com syndicate process, click the subscribe button where you can see my videos going forward. And I will also be doing a staking video for Hex tomorrow, so we'll see how easy or hard that process is. I'm going to do like a short stake to start off with, and then I'm going to increase it once that stake is finished and I've shown you how you can actually withdraw your coins from the stake. I'm probably going to stake my coins for like something like 6 months or something, so hopefully get quite a decent return on that. And that's it, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.